She left our friend's party with another guy and texted, "It just happened." I replied, "Okay," and blocked her. Now her new guy exposed her online. And I'm happier than ever watching her try to fix what she broke, that I don't think there's ever a right way to find out you've been cheated on. But I think getting a text that just says, "It just happened," might be the worst possible one. It was a Friday night, early summer. My girlfriend, Maya, and I had been together almost 3 years. We were at that point where people started asking, "So when's the engagement?" Which always made her laugh nervously and me grin like an idiot. We were invited to a mutual friend's birthday party, one of those house gatherings with too many people, loud music, and sticky floors. I had work early the next morning, so I told Maya I'd drive her there, hang out for a bit, then leave around 10. She said she might stay longer, catch up with people, and Uber home. That was fine by me. I trusted her completely. At least I did. When I left, she kissed me goodbye at the door, smiled, told me to text when you get home safe. 2 hours later, while brushing my teeth, I texted her a quick, "Home safe. Have fun, love you." No reply. Then an hour passed. Another. I figured she was just enjoying herself, maybe dancing or helping clean up. Until 1:47 a.m., when my phone buzzed. "Maya, I'm sorry. It just happened." Just that. No explanation, no context, not even punctuation to soften the blow. I stared at it for a full minute before replying. My fingers felt like stone. "Me, what happened?" No response. A minute later, I saw her typing. Then she stopped. Typing again. Then stopped. Finally, a new message popped up. "Maya, please don't freak out. I made a mistake. I'll explain tomorrow." I didn't answer. I didn't need to. Because that word, mistake, is almost always code for, "I thought I wouldn't get caught." I scrolled through my messages with her. Months of inside jokes, movie plans, little "I miss you" notes, all suddenly meaningless. I didn't yell, I didn't call. I didn't even reply. I just wrote one word. Me. Okay. Then I blocked her. Everywhere. No dramatic closure. No screaming match. Just a hard stop. The next morning, my phone was full of missed calls from mutual friends. One text said, "Dude, are you okay?" Another, "You need to see what's going on." Someone sent me a screenshot from Instagram. It was a photo of Maya, same black dress from last night, sitting on the lap of a guy I vaguely recognized from our friend group. His name was Tyler. The caption read, "Sometimes you meet the right person at the wrong time, Red Heart." The comments were brutal. Half our friends were confused. Half were pretending not to see it. I didn't respond to anyone. I went to work like nothing happened. But every few hours, another message would come through. Someone forwarding another screenshot, another post, another, "Are you seeing this?" By Sunday, Tyler had posted a selfie of the two of them kissing in the same backyard where the party was held. Maya was tagged. And that's when I realized she didn't just cheat. She chose to make it public. The girl who once made me promise never to post couple photos because she was private about relationships was suddenly broadcasting her betrayal for likes. I stayed silent. Deleted her from everything. Even her number. Fast forward 2 weeks. Maya hadn't stopped trying to reach me. New numbers, fake accounts, mutual friends carrying messages. I ignored them all. Then, one morning, I woke up to 14 missed calls, all from friends. My group chat was blowing up. I opened it, confused, and saw Tyler's name trending in every message. Apparently, he'd gone live on Instagram the night before. Drunk. He'd been talking about Maya, about how she left her man for me, but then called her clingy, boring, and fake deep. He even mocked her for crying about me, saying things like, "Guess karma hits fast when you trade up." The live video had over 2,000 views before it got deleted. But by then, it was too late. People had recorded it, clipped it, spread it. Maya's name was everywhere. Her DMs were full of people mocking her, calling her Tyler's 48-hour rebound. By noon, she deleted her account. By the evening, she was messaging our friends, asking if I'd seen it, if I talked to her, if I'd just give her a chance to explain. I didn't reply. I didn't need to. Because, for the first time since that night, I didn't feel hurt. I felt nothing. Absolutely nothing. For the first time in weeks, I slept well. No checking my phone. No replaying conversations. No half-written texts I'd never sent. Just silence. But silence doesn't last long when you've dated someone who thrives on attention. By Monday, our mutual friends started reaching out again, not to gossip this time, but to vent. Apparently, Maya had been going around telling everyone that I emotionally abandoned her, that I pushed her away, and that Tyler had been her shoulder to cry on. Classic damage control. I didn't respond, but people aren't stupid. The receipts told a different story. The night she texted me, "It just happened," she had also posted a group story showing her at the party, laughing with a drink in hand, timestamped barely 10 minutes before that message. Turns out, one of our mutuals, Jess, had been there the whole time. Jess told me later. She didn't look sad or drunk. She looked like she'd been planning it. Apparently, Maya had flirted with Tyler all night. When people noticed, she laughed it off with, "We're just vibing." Then around midnight, they disappeared upstairs. Tyler, as it turns out, had a reputation. The kind that's more whispered about than said out loud. He'd dated 3 other women in the same social circle, each one swearing he was different this time. Spoiler, he never was. So when the Instagram live clips started circulating, it didn't take long for people to turn on him and Maya. Every mutual friend who'd once liked her posts started quietly unfollowing. Her friend group split in half, some defending her, most distancing themselves. Maya texted Jess, the one person who hadn't blocked her yet, saying she just wanted to talk to me, that she didn't mean for it to happen this way, and that she was broken. Jess sent me screenshots. I didn't reply. 2 weeks later, I was out with a few friends for drinks. I hadn't really gone out since everything blew up, but that night felt different, lighter. While I was paying for the tab, someone said, "Hey, you're not going to believe who just walked in." I turned around. Maya. She looked nothing like the confident, glowing version of herself from those Instagram posts. Hair tied up messily, makeup smudged, wearing an oversized hoodie that definitely wasn't hers. Tyler wasn't with her. Our eyes met for a second. She froze, then looked down, pretending to scroll her phone. One of my friends muttered, "Don't." But I didn't need to do anything. She already looked defeated. And for the first time, I didn't feel the urge to prove anything. Not to her, not to anyone. We left quietly. That night, I got one last message from her. No fake apologies this time. Just 3 words. "Maya, you were right." I didn't answer. I archived the chat, deleted her number, and finally, genuinely, moved on. 6 months later, I started dating again. Slowly, carefully, but with a lot more clarity about what I wanted and what I'd never tolerate again. Funny thing, I ended up meeting someone at another friend's party. Not dramatic, not wild, just simple and real. We laughed over terrible music, and it felt easy. Meanwhile, Maya apparently moved back in with her parents after Tyler dumped her for one of her coworkers. The same coworkers she used to brag to about how free she felt now. Every once in a while, someone mentions seeing her around. Quiet, polite, low profile. Guess she finally got tired of being the center of attention. I never got revenge. I didn't need to. Because sometimes, silence is the loudest thing you can leave behind. And when people show you who they really are, believe them the first time. Update 1. Hey everyone. Didn't think I'd be back here, but a few of you asked how things turned out. So here it is. A lot has changed since that night. First off, no, I never talked to Maya again. After her last message, "You were right," I left it at that. There's nothing left to say when someone only apologizes because their life fell apart. And from what I've heard, it really did. Tyler, the guy she left the party with, ended up posting a few subtle jabs about her on social media. One of them went viral in the most humiliating way possible. A blurry story photo with the caption, "Some people cheat on everyone, even themselves." Everyone knew who it was about. That one post tanked her entire online reputation. She deleted her Instagram for a few months after people started commenting things like, "It just happened," under every photo. Meanwhile, I've been doing okay, better than okay, actually. I picked up new work, started going to the gym again, and reconnected with friends I'd ignored while dating her. It's crazy how peaceful life feels when you don't have to defend yourself for things you didn't even do. A few weeks ago, we ended up at the same bar again, not planned. I saw her before she saw me. She was standing near the back, quieter than I'd ever seen her, with a small group of people who looked like they were half listening. When she finally noticed me, she froze, same as last time. But this time, she didn't look guilty, just tired, like someone who'd finally realized what she'd lost. She didn't try to talk to me. I didn't try either. There's nothing to fix, and honestly, nothing to forgive. The craziest part? That new girl I mentioned meeting at a friend's party. We're still together. She's the opposite of Maya in every way, grounded, kind, and not addicted to drama. She actually listens when I talk, not just waits for her turn to speak. It's wild how life can go from chaos to calm so fast once you stop chasing people who thrive on noise. So yeah, I'm good. Better than I've been in years. And if Maya's reading this somehow, I hope she's learned something too. Because sometimes the best revenge isn't ruining someone's life. It's building yours back quietly and letting them watch from far away. Final update that it's been just over a year since that night. The night Maya left the party with Tyler and texted me. It just happened. Back then, I thought that message was going to define me. The humiliation, the confusion, the endless replaying of how the hell did we get here? But time has this strange way of sanding down sharp edges. What used to sting now just feels like someone else's story. I never responded to her again, but she found ways to keep orbiting my life. Indirect messages through mutual friends, accidental sightings, even a birthday text last month that just said, "Hope you're doing okay." I didn't answer, because I am doing okay. Better than okay, actually. My new relationship has grown into something real, patient, quiet, unshowy. We take trips, cook at home, argue about movies, and talk through everything like adults. It's the kind of peace I didn't even realize I was craving. I moved apartments, got a promotion at work, and started sleeping better. I stopped checking who viewed my stories, stopped trying to prove that I'd moved on. Because now I actually have. A few months ago, I ran into one of Maya's old friends, the same one who'd watched everything unfold at that party. She told me Maya's relationship with Tyler imploded fast. Apparently, he cheated on her within weeks, then posted screenshots online when she tried to play victim. She lost most of her friend group after that. Too many burned bridges, too many lies. The friend said Maya's working 2 jobs now, living with her cousin, and trying to get her life back on track. I didn't feel satisfaction. I didn't feel pity either. Just distance. It's weird when someone who once knew your every thought becomes a stranger in your own memories. Like remembering a dream that used to hurt, but now just feels hazy. The truth is, Maya didn't ruin me. She revealed me. She showed me the parts of myself I was too scared to confront. How much of my self-worth was tied to someone else's validation. How much silence I'd accepted in the name of love. Now I live differently. I don't chase apologies. I don't look for closure in conversations that should have ended long ago. Because sometimes closure isn't a moment, it's a choice. So yeah, that's the real ending. No revenge, no dramatic reunion, no last-minute twist. Just peace. And if she ever reads this, I hope she finds her own version of it, too. Not because I owe her forgiveness, but because I finally understand that real healing doesn't need an audience. It just happens quietly, in the life you rebuild without them.